It is believed that about 20,000 youth are involved in fuel smuggling, especially at Tunisia's border with Libya and Algeria. While it may seem brazen, many involved in the trade say it is necessary for survival.
We do not have any jobs. We just sell gasoline, cigarettes and cans of smuggled tea from Libya. These are not prohibited and are sold today in the entire territory of the Republic, and most young people are working in this field.
But authorities say this activity is far from harmless. Customs officers regularly seize hauls of smuggled goods, and large-scale operations are currently in action across the country to find more. According to a World Bank study in 2014, Tunisia loses 500 million litres of fuel annually.
There are other types of contraband, such as the smuggling of subsidized foodstuffs, that cost the state about 800 million dinars, which is the equivalent of $330 million US. The state sets aside 400 million, which it pays through the compensation fund. 800 million is going into the pockets of these smugglers. There is also the phenomenon of the smuggling of medicine. Around 500 million worth of medicine goes into the smuggling networks.
It is also believed that border and checkpoint officials could be part of the illegal trade.
Such smuggling can only exist where there is corruption. Let's take, for example, the case of weapons brought from Libya, which cross the border and find their way to Tunis, which is some 600 to 700 kilometers away. Now, do you think that thousands of tons of arms can cross from south to north without being recognized by police or the National Guard, or even at least the customs checkpoints?
But one economist says it is not the customs officials and small league smugglers that are the major problem, but rather those controlling the trade at the top.
We can also start by arresting the barons. There's not that many of them, around 10 or so across the whole of Tunisia, leading things. These are bigwigs through whom billions transit and who employ many small traders. What we have to understand is that these bigwigs and these small traders who work for them, part of the bigwigs' money is used to support terrorism, and some of it does harm to the Tunisian economy and also funds arms trafficking.
Other than arresting those at the top, El Jodi believes the government must also support small traders more and help them develop legitimate businesses. Catherine Omwando, CGTN.